Hey loves, welcome back for today's journal session series, episode 13. This is an interactive series where we journal together and I offer you time and space to write out your answers as well as share mine. So today's prompts are all about reprogramming your subconscious mind. So if you are interested, grab a journal and a pen and let's get started. So question number 1, what are your current beliefs? And this can be anything ranging from home, family, career, love, or friendships. So your subconscious beliefs are the beliefs that you hold in your subconscious mind that contain all of the stored information of everything that you've ever experienced. So when it comes to the subconscious mind, this processes the information and it affects everything that we think, say, and do, as well as hold our beliefs and our values. In order to reprogram your subconscious mind, it's really important to identify what it is that you currently believe and then to get clear about what it is that you want in detail. So it's important to also focus your energy and attention on those thoughts and things that you want and not focusing on the thoughts that don't support your desires. When you're reprogramming your subconscious thoughts, it's really important to also not fall into a fear-based mindset. The more that you focus on your desires, the more that those thoughts will become your primary thoughts and your beliefs, which replaces the old thoughts and beliefs. Okay, so the answer that I wrote is, I currently believe that I can accomplish anything if I'm consistent, disciplined, persistent, and have faith. I believe that I can create a life of happiness, peace, abundance, love, and prosperity. Okay, so now on to question number 2. What are your limiting beliefs? So it's important to identify what your limiting beliefs are as well, because these work on a subconscious level, and it's basically all of the things that you think and believe about yourself to be true. So for example, say that you're a performer and you would like to be able to perform on a stage in front of a large audience, but your limiting belief is that you're not confident enough to be able to put yourself out there in front of a large group of people. Limiting beliefs tend to create blockages for us because it keeps us in our comfort zone and it keeps us from taking those risks. I also do have a whole Talk with Ty Tuesday on this topic alone, so if you're interested in that, I'll also leave that in the description below. But it's really good to overcome these limiting beliefs because a lot of these limiting beliefs come from our childhood and come from past experiences that sort of created this idea that we're not capable enough to do something, that we're not good enough to do something, and it really just keeps us stuck and prevents us from really moving forward in the ways that we want. Once you know what your limiting beliefs are, this is basically helping you to understand the things that are holding you back. So it's easy to replace them with things that support your vision and support the things that you actually do want. The answer that I wrote to this question is, my limiting beliefs are that I at times feel it will take long to accomplish my goals and that I won't accomplish the things that I desire in the time frame that I would hope. So now that we've identified what our current limiting beliefs are, the next question is to create a list of new, healthy, and inspiring beliefs. So this is really the fun part. You really just make it what you want, and you have so much creative freedom when it comes to rewriting your story and your beliefs. So I do really recommend to take your time with this one, really write out everything that comes to mind, visualize the life that you want, the person that you want to be, the things that you want to think about, the things that you want to be a part of, and maybe certain interests that you want to develop, hobbies, your career, just literally go over every aspect of your life. I usually do this every now and then when I want to just rewrite my story, rewrite my direction in my life. I like to take some time to meditate, get clear my mind, clear my space, and just sit and write about what it is that I desire for myself. And the thing is, since we're always evolving and we're always growing, this really does change over time. You know, you may feel like certain beliefs suit you, but then you grow and then time passes and you feel like it's time to rewrite a new set of beliefs for yourself, which is completely normal. The main key is to just really get detailed with this description of what it is that you want and what you want your beliefs to look like. So when you are thinking about the type of person that you want to become, What is the type of mindset that you would think that person would hold? How do you think that person would go about their day-to-day activities? How do you think that they would handle conflict or perceive the world? Me personally, that's why I've read so many different books, especially self-help books. When I go to Barnes & Noble, that's my favorite section, and the self-development, because of the fact that I can get a better understanding of what that highest version of me would think like. And we can get an idea of what that person would think like, how they would act and move. But since we've never been that person, it is hard to kind of get a full description. So that's why I like to read, because personally, I take advice from people that have already accomplished these things and have already made it to that point where they're their greatest versions. And, just listening to the tips and advice that they give, that's really helped them to become that greatest version. So I do highly recommend reading different books and different topics, especially within your niche and your industry, if you really are looking to become that person. So for me, I wrote my new beliefs are that it's easy to be consistent, accomplish the things that I want, and it'll all happen sooner than later. I also wrote that I stick to everything that I start, I remain positive, and also have faith. So this next question is, what are you grateful for and what do you appreciate? Ever since I started practicing gratitude and appreciation for the things that I have, it's helped me to really shift my perspective on my problems, especially because the second that you acknowledge what you're grateful for, it kind of like in a way distracts you from the things that are bothering you, or the things that you don't have, or the lack, or those limiting beliefs. But I don't want to even use the word distraction, because that can tend to be a bit of a negative connotation, but it does it in a healthy sense, to where it helps you to just focus your energy on the things that you do want, the things that do make you happy, the things that you do have, so that you don't lose sight of that and you can focus on that more. Because like I stated earlier in the video, what you focus on, it grows. So focusing on the things that you actually like and that you're grateful for, and focusing more on that, will help you to rewire your subconscious mind. Practicing gratitude also really helps you to become more optimistic in the way that you think and your outlook towards life. So I like to do this every morning at the start of my day. I'll write a list of everything that I'm grateful for, everything that I appreciate in my life. And the more that I do this, even just throughout my day, once, I get certain opportunities or certain amazing things happen, then I'll express my gratitude. So the answer that I wrote is that I am grateful for the ideas I receive and the resources that I have to do what I love. I am grateful for who I am becoming. I love my life, and I am very grateful. And last but not least, create affirmations that support your new beliefs. Affirmations are actually one of my favorite ways to reprogram your subconscious mind, and they work really well for me, especially once you're continuously repeating them to yourself. It does get embedded in your subconscious to the point where you start to believe it, you start to act on it, and it does change your confidence and your energy overall. Whenever I feel like I have a doubt or I have a negative opinion and outlook on something that I'm doing, I automatically switch it with a positive affirmation, and I affirm the opposite of that. So say, for example, you just started learning a new instrument and you feel like you're really bad at it. You feel like it's really hard for you to catch on, and you're just feeling really discouraged overall. What you would do is you would take positive affirmations that are the opposite of what you currently believe about learning that instrument, and you would start speaking those. For example, saying things like, I am so talented at this instrument. It's so easy for me to catch on to learning how to play this instrument. I enjoy learning how to play this instrument, and it's really easy. It's super fun, and I'm having a great time every time that I sit down to practice this instrument. Once you start reinforcing positive affirmations into every single thing that you do, speaking life into everything you do, speaking power and strength into everything that you do, you start to see a difference in the way that you show up with those activities. You also start to see a difference in your performance as well, because you actually really genuinely believe that you are capable, that you are great at something that you're doing, and you start to embody a different type of energy. So to share my answer to this question, my affirmations that I wrote are that I am healthy and well, I stay consistent with all that I do, and I strive for the things I desire. I speak my truth and express myself authentically, and I feel loved, content, happy, and eager. Alrighty, loves, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for tuning into this journal session with me. And if you did follow along with me as well, I am very proud of you. And I look forward to journaling with you guys again next Friday. If you enjoyed, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe. I wish you guys all the very best. And I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.
If you become a shit, not be head of state. But my people then go say I know one time.